Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Odds Couple. I'm Sam.
I'm Taylor. I'm just the fiance.
Well, good news for you guys. I'm the stats one, so you'll get something out of this. So what do we got for him today?
Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 NFL futures bets for the 23 season.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I like it. I got a few ready for you.
All right, let's dive right into it. What's number one?
So number 1, Almond Ross St. Brown, over 1,000.5 yards. 1,000 right on the nose. So, I mean, look, 90 catches as a rookie. I think he had 106 last year. He almost broke 1,000 as a rookie. He had some injury issues that kind of slowed him down in a couple games. Last year, he did break that. He was over 1,100 yards. He's not – only injury could stop him from getting it this year. I mean, Jameson Williams, yeah, he's supposed to be a great talent. Suspended for, ironically, gambling. He's out 6 games. I mean, who else are they really going to throw the ball? He's the focal point of the offense. I get they've got 2 talented backs there, or, they drafted one and they got Singletary there, but Montgomery there. He's going to catch a lot of passes. He's going to break 1,000 yards if he stays healthy.
Well, if he stays healthy, it sounds promising.
Yeah. That was very official. Yeah, I mean, their offense just keeps improving. The Lions are exciting, so yeah, I like him.
All right, cool. All right, let's see what you got next up.
Next up, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, over 27.5 passing touchdowns. Look, moved to New York, obviously. He's clearly got something to prove. His last 3 years, he had 26, 37, and 48 passing touchdowns. I know those 2 larger ones, he had Devontae Adams, but last year he did not, and he still put up 26, just shy of the number that he's at now. Moving to New York, a guy like Garrett Wilson, who he says looks, the part of Devontae Adams. He's got a couple of his guys that he brought from the Packers. He's got his buddies there, and he's got something to prove. He didn't go to New York to keep handing the ball off. I know they have talented backs. They got a good defense, but he's going to throw the ball, and I think he goes over 30 this year.
All right. Who do we have next up for number 3?
Number 3, we got, I can't believe I'm saying it, and it's not because of the shield behind us. We are not homers. We are completely, she knows I complain about them more than I praise them, but Lamar over 23.5 passing touchdowns. Yes, I almost can't believe I'm saying it, but I think it happens. It's not even to say that I think he's deserving of the contract, but he had in his last 2 seasons, he had some injury issues. He was out 4 games each. The 2 previous years, he had 26 and 36 passing touchdowns. And even with that, he missed a game in each one. I think they had the playoffs locked up, and he didn't play in it. But they got all those new weapons. Todd Monken there is offensive coordinator who loves to throw the ball around. He made Jameis Winston look like, Drew Brees. They're going to, again, something to prove. They paid him all that money. They're going to let him throw the ball. And I think, he eclipses that. He's got a lot of weapons, and
Yeah, he definitely has something to prove. He's got a big
and he better prove it.
Cash.
That's for sure. He better prove it in this household.
Well, on the other side, he also has had plenty of time to rest, so he better come out.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
All right, who do you got for number 4?
Number 4, we're going Titans over 7.5 wins.
Wow.
Yes, I know they had 7 last year, and it was a down year for them. I mean, they were a pretty consistent playoff team before that. Last year, they were, they had Malik Willis starting in a lot of games, played in some close ones. The Chiefs game comes to mind with that. It seemed like they had that one won, but everyone thinks they have it won against the Chiefs, and they come back and win. But anyway, I think they go over the 7.5. I think Tannehill comes back and has, a decent enough year. They got the DeAndre Hopkins, obviously. So that offense should improve. They still got Derrick Henry there, who I think actually has a good year as well. I know he's getting up there in age for a running back, but their defense is always underrated every year. They're probably the most underrated defense. Vrabel's a great coach. I think they play in the weakest division in football, really. I mean, there's some free wins right there. The rest of their schedule isn't that tough. I think they eclipse 7.5.
All right, well, you're only as old as you feel, so...
I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, the Derrick Henry thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a callback there. All right.
All right. Let's see who's last up. Number 5.
Number 5, I got. So we're gonna go 5A, B, C, and D because I got it's all one bet, but it's four different bets here. So
sounds elaborate.
It's a rushing leader. So So rushing leader for the year, I've got 4 guys for you. So a couple bonus bets here, but they're all super positive money. So the player to lead the league in rushing touchdowns. Number 1, I've got Derrick Henry, who I just mentioned. He's only as old as he feels, according to you. But plus 900 money right now for a guy who's on 5 straight years of double-digit touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. He's always phenomenal. They give him the ball at the goal line. Again, they got Hopkins, but their offense runs through him. He could easily lead the league in rushing like every year. Again, plus 900 money. I mean, I think it's a great buy. Second up, Tony Pollard. He's actually, his odds are increasing. He was at 1,800 when I looked at it, and last I checked, it was plus 2,000 for his odds to lead the league. Because evidently they disagree with me, but I'm telling you, it's great odds. He had 9 last year, and they had Zeke vulturing some touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott's obviously gone. He went to the Patriots. Tony Pollard, with the exception of injury, again, another guy I think the offense is going to run through him. They got a lot of receivers, a lot of good receivers, but there are talks of, trying to run the ball more in the new offense. And I just, he's a great pass catcher too. So, yeah, a couple of those touchdowns he might get through the air, but I think he's a guy, another dark horse with great odds that he could lead the league in rushing touchdowns.
Part 3?
Part 3, yeah. 5C. Jahmyr Gibbs. So actually C and D are kind of together. I've got both Lions running backs. I got Jahmyr Gibbs at plus 3,000 odds. He's going the other way. He was plus 4,000 when I took him, and now he's down to 3,000 already. So,
wow.
And then David Montgomery, his teammate, at plus 2,500. Again, both guys I think could lead the league. Last year, the Lions running backs were phenomenal, and they didn't have. I mean, DeAndre Swift is a great talent, but he's always injured. I mean, Jamal Williams, kind of at this point, kind of a journeyman. He's on his 3rd team. He obviously played great, but that's not a guy that should be leading the league. He's not going to do it again on a new team. So the Lions, again, great high-powered offense. When they get down there, they love to run the ball in. I mean, Jamal Williams, again, led the league last year by 3 touchdowns. I think he had 17. The next closest guy had 14. And then Swift even added a handful of them. So, again, just taking that team, and then Jahmyr Gibbs, while he's might be more of a change of pace, like pass catching back for them, I think if Montgomery's got some injuries, he could pound it in. And if Montgomery they decide they want Montgomery as the Jamal Williams back to take the goal line carries, then he could lead it. So I would take both of them. Again, plus 2,500 and plus 3,000. If either one does it and has the similar role as they did last year, they could lead the league in touchdowns. So one's
at plus 2,500, the other one's at plus 3,000, but was at plus 4,000.
Yep. So
how long did it take to move?
Oh, I don't know. I checked. I got it in a week ago at 4,000, and now it's down to 3,000. So
you should have waited.
No, it's better odds for me.
That shows you how smart I am.
Like I told you, she's learning. She's learning. Wait till college basketball season. She'll be there. But yeah.
Then I'm gonna crush you.
Okay, we'll see. You guys stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, we'll be back with some great talk about football and teaching me the props. And
yes, we will. Yeah, we'll
ropes.
we'll definitely be back with our more prop bets, more fantasy advice throughout the year. And let's get some. I'm excited for the NFL season.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting my fresh set of gloves so I can get some good catches in.
All right. She watches the games. Don't let her fool you.
It's all in the gloves.
We'll be back soon with some more picks, guys.